Hey guys, I just want to ask all of my fellow disabled people, severely disabled, really. Yeah, I don't mean disabled. I mean like really disabled. Um, Whether it's one thing or 20 things like me or anywhere in between, uh, due to circumstance, things outside of our control. Not like you got real sick all the time because you drink too much or something or whatever. Uh, Now like anxiety, depression. I'm not talking about that. Even though it's all relatively to the person in regards to how it affects somebody, but especially the physical limitations and pain and stuff. Um, I don't ever watch the news or go on TV, or I don't have TV, and I don't go out. I don't really talk to people, so I didn't know that there was a inflation thing or grocery thing or uh, well, I already can't afford my rent. It's like 3 months behind or something at this point. I'm just waiting to be evicted, but right now I'm just trying to find a place I can house my cats. But therein lies the problem because in Kentucky, if you get evicted, just having it on there once, uh, it's almost impossible to get at least under your name again. So I can either disobey God and go pick up the good 45 named Beverly after my grandma and make all the money I want to make every day or whatever. Um, or do some adult work online or anywhere really. That's always profession in the book, but and I would do anything. I would do most things for my cats. But at a certain point, if I'm saying I'm a real Christian, which I am, but then I am doing things against God for my cats, then that's idolatry. I don't know if y'all realize that, but when you say, oh, I would do anything for X, Y, and Z, uh, I'd probably relegate that to saying I do anything for the Lord because I would, and up to and including uh, dying professing the Lord. Now, if you want to call that martyred, that's fine. If that's technically biblically what it is, but I don't, I don't, I kind of feel like that's trying to like make yourself the attention on you and not on the Lord. So I don't. That's what people want to call it. In those situations, they can, but that wouldn't be. I wouldn't want nobody saying that about me. God can tell me what He wants to tell me, if that were the case. But being hypothetical, of course. But as far as that goes, but and all this medicine I have in this bag, which you can see can barely close, uh, which that's not all of it. I got more in there and my thing in there and other places. But it's not just America, it's all over the world. Inflation is going up. So Satan's working overtime, triple time, quadruple time. His little minions are going crazy. Um, I have some really good videos on uh, how the world really works, especially the first video on my YouTube. Uh, the most, one of the most recent ones, one of the three. But there's a series of them. But if you know who Donald Marshall is, you know Yash Kara, you know Stranger Than Fiction, you know The Sacrifice, if you know those YouTubers. Uh, going back to like 2009 or 10-ish. Uh, then you know what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to ask the severely disabled people that live alone. Uh, I just can't pay anything. I'm just waiting for the internet and the phone to get turned off at this point. So when and then my car's broke down, I just checked it, and then my tire, the air, it had been losing air, now it's sitting on the rim, but I can't fix it. I can't tow it. So if I get evicted, and they're like, oh, move your car. Well, I can't move my car because I can't get it towed because I don't have insurance. Because that also lapsed when I had to either pay that or my rent from my donations on my GoFundMe. And my car's paid off, and it's like, oh, well, we're going to fine you for your car being there. It's like, okay, well, are you going to, they fine like, what, $50 a day? So then it's like, what I got to pay, God knows how much, thousands of dollars, more than what my car's worth to get my car out of a parking spot. It's damn near impossible at this point to do anything for myself besides just sit here and get sicker because I can't barely walk or get up. Um, like I just walked across the street to get something to eat because I don't have any food. Um, all I have is ground beef, and I don't want to go through all that, so I went and got a soup thing and a drink. But then that litter box for my cats is almost empty, and the other one has litter in it, fortunately, so I can just um, put it half and half. But then their food is almost out, so it's just like, anybody that's had real hard lives, real struggle lives, forget about, oh, I don't have enough money. Forget about having some money. It's just like I'm trying to live. I'm trying to make sure I actually literally physically live past today. And that's been my whole life. And serious health problems only makes it worse. It's all the glory to God, but at the same time, it's like, well, you know, I'm praying God, and this gonna get turned off, that's gonna get turned off, and it's a chain reaction. And now I'm out in the street, and I'll probably never see my cats again. And that's hard to live with. And then you say, oh, well, do this and do that. It's like you make it sound like I had money to be doing these things. If I had the money to be doing the things that you're saying I should do, I would have not been at the situation where I had to do what you're saying I should do. All I'm saying is just put your faith in the Lord regardless of what your situation is, good or bad. I just want to know how the severely disabled folks are surviving right now with everything. I wish I could help y'all, but I can't because I ain't got no money. But I'll keep y'all in prayer. I love y'all. God bless.